a little bit of fuel will spill out. That's why you have to drain and clean your... I will show you everything in details, how I do it, how to replace the filter element, how to purge the air from the fuel system. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Let's get started. Today we're going to replace primary fuel filter water separator element on Yanmar C30R, equipped with Yanmar 3-cylinder small diesel engine. Engine model is 3TNV88. This is 2015 year model. Naturally aspirated, non-turbocharged small diesel. Super reliable filter water separator, aka primary fuel filter, is located inside the engine compartment. Here's our fuel tank, here's our hydraulic fluid, hydraulic oil tank, and electric fuel lift pump, and our primary fuel filter water separator. Yes, there's two filters, there's a secondary one, and we're going to replace the primary fuel filter element. If you're not a subscriber, take a second to subscribe to the channel. Appreciated that. So here's the inside, the filter element. So it's a mesh type of screen, and to me it looks like something is sitting on an angle, a little bit crooked. Yeah, let's see if it's dirty, and we're going to replace it anyway. And yeah, we'll drain the moisture, see how much debris we have. We're doing this one for the first time on this machine. Taking anything apart, I'm going to use the compressor and blow all this debris and dirt, whatever's inside. Yeah, much better. Always start clean and get dirty. I'm going to place the spill pad rag under the filter housing. Next, I'm going to slightly move this intake fuel line out of the way, like that. Here's our water drain hose from the water separator. And now I'm going to place the spill pad rag underneath, make sure it won't make mess and spill oily diesel fuel, just in case if some fuel will come out. A rag placed underneath, and next we're going to shut off the fuel. There's a valve for on open. Let's turn it to the off position, and now we cut off a fuel supply to the filter. I have a bucket to catch the fuel underneath, and let's open this drain valve and see if any fuel will come out. Okay, have it. I don't want to open it all the way and dump a fuel. Seems like it's not going to happen. It's not letting fuel to drain. I don't want to drain all this fuel inside the engine compartment, and we might have a clogged up drain passage. Okay, not a big of a deal. When you crack this open, this drain valve, it should drain the fuel out of the filter, but we're going another way. Pipe pliers to grab this filter holding locking nut to break it loose. Just perfect for this job. Okay, lefty loosey, righty tighty. There we go. As soon as it's loose, hand tight, I can spin it the rest of the way. As you can see, here we go. Now we're going to undo the bulb. A little bit of fuel will spill out, not a big of a deal. We have a rag, and now we can pull this filter out. Here we go. There's a retaining ring. Here's our filter element. Looks pretty clean to me. Little chunk here. Some sort of gunk and a bit of dirt on the bottom plate. Let's just drain the fuel. Get this piece out. There we go. This is a water, the moisture. It should sit like this, but it wasn't attached, as you could see. We'll clean it. And inside the ball is lots of dirt, some moisture. As you can see, that's why you have to drain and clean your primary fuel filter water separator regularly. I just dump this gunk. Yeah, pretty dirty. Oh. See, mostly dirt. The moisture with some dirt, sludge. Okay, I'm going to clean the bowl. That's why I didn't want to drain, because it's just fully clogged up. This explains why. Okay, the valve off completely. This is why we didn't remove this valve when we tried to drain, to prevent fuel is spilling over. See, there's a tiny hole. Yeah, dirty. We'll clean it. Yeah, all this gunk. All right, brake clean time. Let's wash it. Wash it well and blow it with the compressed air. Okay, wipe it. Make it clear on the outside. We're going to reuse this O-ring. Still fine. Just will put a fresh diesel fill on it. Just tap it inside. There we go. Nice and clean, almost. Spotless. You can eat from it. Yeah. All right. Nice and clean. Good. Drain valve as well. That's a little hole. Okay. Okay, now it's open. I'll just wash it with the basin. And blow it out. You can see it's open now. Now we'll be able to drain the moisture. Okay. Let's screw it in. Easy to do now. There you go, nice and tight. All right. Now this red O-ring, a red ring. This ring, rubber plastic ring, works as an indicator. It sits on the bottom of the bulb, and when you're getting moisture inside, it will go up, 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 and tells you that you have to drain. Yeah, but in our case, it was on the bottom, but this part wasn't assembled properly. Yeah, it slides like that. You know, As a replacement part, I got this one online from Amazon. It was like 15 bucks. It looks completely different. Completely different design. But it looks so clean. Brand new. And OEM one is like that. Let's see if this one will fit. They're same height, same diameter, different bottom part. Yeah, I believe it will work. Just goes the same way like this, and yeah, the clean fuel will get out of the filter through the central hole, get pre-filtrated, but at the same time we'll miss our indicator. Let's try original one, which fits right on the bottom. There's this proper slots. Here we go, and we'll have our ring. What I'm going to do, just inspect the mesh, make sure there's no holes, no cuts. We'll clean it. This is reusable. As you can see, some gunk is sitting inside. Yeah, I will save this one for later. Still good, will work, but we'll use the OEM Japanese one. Okay, let's blow it. Wipe it out. Yep. Put it together properly. See, there's notches, and there's notches on the filter housing. Let's just put it in all the way. Here we go. Nothing takes longer than same job you have to do twice. Okay, our red ring. Now it will do the job. Okay, let's place it in. If you looked inside, there's the standing up little studs, plastic ones, where this tubing should go over. Should line up. See? Line up. Nice. Ring is inside. Okay. Beautiful. I will save this filter. Still can be used. Good filter. Yeah, we'll put it and keep it with the parts. I'm going to put fresh diesel fill on a rubber O-ring. I'm not going to refill the filter. When we'll open the valve, the filter bulb will get filled up from the tank. Our nut. There we go. Let's place the filter back. Its original place. Like so. As you can see, it's all lined up. It's flash. Straight up. And tighten it up a nut. Right it tighty. I'd like to place this tubing out of the way. Okay. All right. Let's tighten it up a bit. Sure, I won't leak the fuel and get any air introduced into the system. That's it. Good. When it's stopped, I won't go any further. It's a happy spot. Okay, before I put it out, This is what we were just talking about a minute ago. See this red plastic ring? That's an indicator. Goes up and it tells you that you have to drain your moisture from the fuel filter water separator. This is hiragana and katakana and some kanjis. Not able to read it at the moment, but it's good to learn some Japanese as well. Okay. Over here we have a bleeder screw right there, this little guy, to purge the air from the fuel system because it's empty and air needs to come out, otherwise it will go into the injection pump. Not good. 10 millimeters deep socket. I just crack this bolt loose. There we go. See, there's some air just came out. A little bit of fuel dripping. We have our spill pad here. Let's open up our fuel valve. And as you can see, fuel is started pouring into the ball. Will go all the way. See, it's pushing air out. So it's bubbling. Fill it up. Yeah, it's coming. Guys, if this video is helpful, informational, interesting to watch, yeah, put a thumbs up. I appreciated that. Okay, as you can see, the air is coming out. We're getting fuel up to the bleeder valve almost. Let's crank it more. There we go. Okay. Now it's full. You should see the stream of fuel coming out. See? No air. Just the fuel started dripping. We can turn the key to the on position and get the electric lift pump, pull the fuel, but that way we'll make a bit of mess. Okay, just it's good enough. Let's tighten up a bolt and start the engine. That's it. Good enough. Fuel in the bulb. Fuel is open. There's no air in a filter. If any small tiny bubbles are remaining somewhere in the area by the bleeder, most likely none. They'll get pushed into the system and will come back into the tank with a return line. Yes, we still have a full secondary filter. All lines have fuel. Yeah, it will fire, no problem. Let's turn the key to the on position. We'll hear the electric lift pump on. It's running. Yeah, let's crank it over and fire it up. We'll go check for leaks. We shouldn't have any. Yeah. Diesel is running. Nice and dry. You can take this spill pad out. So far, no any leaks. I don't see any. especially around the o-ring here. All dry. The top, screw. Yeah, very nice. We're running happy. I like it. Thank you so much, guys, for your time watching this video. Appreciated that. Thank you so much, guys, for your time watching this video. Appreciate it. Yeah, take care, everybody, and see you next one. Bye bye.